the Futures game, which is a showcase of the best, brightest prospects, minor league prospects that are in the minor league systems for all these major league teams. There's 30 major league teams, and each major league team has a farm system, minor league system that is several levels, and this Futures game is a showcase of 50 of the top prospects in the minor league system. And the Yankees had a guy in there. Interesting, when I got on the plane to go over there, this guy was on my plane, actually. You know what? I didn't even know who he was until I got to Seattle. And well, actually, I asked somebody who he was because there were people who were talking to him, and I saw he signed some autographs when he got off the plane in Seattle. And so I asked someone, and I figured he was a minor leaguer. So I asked someone who he was when I got off the plane. They were like, oh, that's Spencer Jones. Okay, this is the Yankees' first draft pick last season. They drafted him in the first round. And out of Vanderbilt, which is a baseball power. So he was on the plane, and so was CC Sabathia, all right, the Yankee left-hander who was a part of their last World Series championship in 2009. CC, of course, one of the best pitchers of his era, and he, of course, is one of the 15 black aces in Major League Baseball history, and he also, of course, won a Cy Young. Anyhow, CC was on my plane, and so was Spencer Jones. And Spencer Jones, I got the chance to meet him and talk to him during All-Star festivities, and met up with him before the Futures game. And the first thing that I asked him, I congratulated him on being named to the Futures game, and I just asked him what it was like to be there in Seattle at the Futures game to play in it.
It's really cool, man. You know, I've gotten to see a couple of my buddies go through it in the past couple of years and have the opportunity to play here. And, you know, I'm excited. I'm going to be all ears. I'm going to enjoy every moment of it and just have fun. So
cool, man. And playing at Vanderbilt, that's one of the baseball powers in college baseball, SEC and all that. What was it like playing there and with all the other talented guys, a lot of other guys got drafted as well?
You know, it's really cool. You know, there's a lot of extremely talented players in that conference. But, you know, what I learned at Vanderbilt was that, you know, the work that you put in makes the biggest difference. And Corbs, you know, stressed that every single day we were there. So, you know, it's a special experience. It's an honor to be, you know, a part of that conference and be one of those guys that came out of there. And, yeah, I love it.
Cool, man. So which part of the country are you from?
I'm from San Diego.
San Diego, nice. I went there for the first time last year this time. I went to the LA All-Star game. I made a trip to Petco Park on a Sunday between the Futures and the Derby and all that. Right. Yeah, beautiful place, man, beautiful place. So, cool, man. So I know also there's a lot of great athletes out of San Diego. Tony Gwynn and Adam Jones, who I saw here. I was actually interviewing Greg Allen last week. And Greg Allen, yeah. And Bill Walton, man, I'm not sure you got to see that documentary, man. So anyway, but so yes, how was it for you playing baseball coming up in San Diego?
It was very cool. You know, it's a beautiful place, right? And a lot of really good players out there. So Marcelo Mayer is here. You know, I played him in high school. And so it's cool to, you know, be able to rekindle that and see him again and hang out. And, you know, San Diego sports, it's a little fraternity, right? We all kind of know each other and we're all rooting for each other at every step of it. So.
Right. And, you know, everybody in New York was going crazy last week with the perfect game. Another perfect game, Yankee, David Wells, San Diego. Yeah. So just how has it been for you so far just in the minor leagues? I know the minor league is not easy, so what's that process been like for you?
It's been cool. You know, it's just a lot of learning experiences. You know, it's the first time playing baseball every single day, and something I've always dreamed about. And you know, having the opportunity to do that's really special. So just about put my head down, working every day, and you know, enjoying the moment. So.
Were you a Padres fan?
I was a Padres fan growing up.
Cool, man. And I guess maybe I'll ask one for you. When you were coming up as a kid, did you have a favorite player?
Yeah, Adrian Gonzalez is my guy out of San Diego as a kid.
Another San Diego guy, yes. And I remember he got traded. He was playing with the Padres for one time, too. Okay, well, Spencer Jones, great to meet you, man. Good luck.
Appreciate it.
And when you become a star with the Yankees, don't forget me, all right? Just remember that Norfolk State. All right,
Yeah.
sure you saw, all right?
Yes,
All right.
sir.
All right, buddy, take care, all right? Thank you. All right, so if you did not hear the end of that, if you did not catch that, so the first day of the All-Star festivities on Friday, there was a HBCU Classic, which I'm going to get to in a few minutes. And it was led by Ken Griffey Jr., the Mariner great. I'm going to get to that in a minute. But I went to a HBCU. I went to Norfolk State University. Very proud of that. So I wore my Norfolk State shirt and Norfolk State cap. Excuse me. I wore it to the HBCU Classic game on Friday night, and I also wore a Norfolk State shirt and cap on the plane. So I told you that I was on the same plane with Spencer Jones flying out to Seattle. So when I went up to Spencer Jones in the clubhouse before the Futures game to introduce myself, he was like, yeah, I saw you on the plane. I saw your shirt. Because, of course, Norfolk State, green and yellow, light green, so you can't miss it. So he was like, yeah, I saw you on the plane. I saw your shirt. So I told him at the end of that interview, when he gets to the Yankees and becomes a big star, not to forget a brother and to remember the Norfolk State, okay? Norfolk State shirt, all right? Just remember that, all right? So that was Spencer Jones, the Yankees' first-round pick from a season ago.